Every level of K-pop. Explained.
Level 1 Trash.
These are groups that have been created just for the shock factor alone, just to get people talking, trying to profit off of K-pop becoming mainstream. From a college project like EXP Edition,
a Korean woman who wanted to study what makes K-pop K-pop as a part of an art project at Columbia University. She called the group EXP Edition, EXP being for experiment, filled it with non-Koreans, and raised $30,000 on Kickstarter.
Obviously, I had no experience in running an entertainment company.
to a Karibu's dream of being an idol. And under all of that, in the darkest depths of this dumpster, we find this plague to humankind.
The heart of Korea.
And honestly, I don't think anyone has put on their music on purpose before. Okay, let's get out of here before we catch something.
How far down the line are you being able to speak Korean?
You know, I've been learning quite a lot. Like, let me introduce myself to you, Phil. 안녕하세요, 올림입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다. 사랑해요. So that is, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. I love you.
Level 2, kind of K-pop.
This is where you find your global groups. They typically have a mix of group members from different nationalities other than Korean, which makes them a hit or miss when it comes to their popularity in Korea. But outside of Korea, people show them all kinds of love. Formed to target other music markets like Japan, China, the US, and, well, the whole world. So yeah, these groups aren't K-pop by definition, but K-pop fans still know who they are. Because these groups have either been made by well-known Korean K-pop companies, or they were formed, trained, and promoted in a similar way real K-pop groups are formed, trained, and promoted. Consider them more like your distant cousin from another country. Like, you guys share the same DNA, but they're not really like you at all. But sometimes, these global groups even put K-pop groups to shame with the effort in their performances, music videos, and the music. They will catch you off guard.
어머 머리 밀어. 어머 진짜 밀었다? 진짜 완전 밀었어. 존경스럽다.
The skill is there with hype choreography, a crazy bar,
Find me in Tokyo, rapping in a skirt. Are you catching my drift though? Woke up looking like this, so don't get under my skin.
they can and will just do it better than the real K-pop groups out there. Yeah, I said it. This is probably the most unique and diverse level in this whole thing. And that may be because that is what the future of K-pop is gonna be like.
Level 3, one-hit wonders.
These groups are exactly that, one-hit wonders. Had one mega smash hit song that took over that year it was released, and quickly as soon as they saw the spotlight, they fell off. K-pop groups like these made something out of nothing. They had $5 in a dream. Sure, they released some music after their big hit, but they never reached that peak that they experienced before. The thing is, a lot of these groups that are one-hit wonders, I was rooting for them to continue on, to continue to release the music that got them popular in the first place, for them to have a long career. Some of you may consider Psy as a one-hit wonder, but his song Gangnam Style went so astronomically viral, I don't think he even thought he could hit that altitude again, even if he tried. So when I say one-hit wonder, I mean groups like Brave Girls, Crayon Pop, Momoland, Pentagon, Next One, and Weekly. Almost all of these groups had a chance to put their names in K-pop history, but just couldn't follow up for whatever reason. And most of the time, that reason was their own company. Crayon Pop had $300 in their pockets, bought scooter helmets, and went to the nearest amusement park, jumped around, and made magic. I remember Momoland and Pentagon released Song of the Year songs in the same year. And sadly, all of the groups that find themselves in this level never got an opportunity to reach the next level.
Level 4, just popular.
Now we arrived at a place where I think I will get some hate. So please send your hate to my socials. And remember, follow too. These groups, they are simply just popular. Some would even call this the mid tier, which listen, is not a good thing and it's not a bad thing. These groups, you'd actually see them headlining a music festival or they announce their world tour and you'll probably say to yourself, I'll pay to go see them.
Handshake. Type shit.
These groups have quite a few music show wins under their belts and they consistently stay up on the music charts when they come back. Walking down the streets in Korea, you would hear their music blasting 24/7. You might put a few of their songs on your playlist and probably won't skip it if it comes on shuffle. But the thing is, they never really get to take home Song of the Year, Album of the Year, or Artist of the Year awards. They always seem to get overshadowed by bigger K-pop acts. Sometimes they may show flashes that they can be something bigger, but only in their rookie years when the hype of a new girl group is the most high, like what happened to Kepler. Or we really thought they were the next big thing. Everyone probably would have agreed. They had all the makings to do it, but somehow they just kept slipping down a few levels after time passed. Some lack that talent to be considered one of the greats. Sure, they make perfect idols, but that doesn't mean they have the talent to make great artists. Others kind of shot their own career in the foot. But that doesn't mean they can't take it to the next level. Some of these are still new enough that they have enough time to prove everyone wrong, including me. Sure, they may have a long career and stay around for a while, but they just need to show more. Something more than just music.
Level 5. Actually talented. Next big thing.
More than just music. These groups create art. That, or I can really see them being the next big thing. I decided to combine these two groups into this one level. Now, talent I feel is really hard to find these days in K-pop as companies focus more on idols who can get more brand deals and have faces that can be well known by the public. But I found some. I really found actually talented groups like 50/50. Who saw immediate success in their rookie years with one hit song, but soon after had to overcome some difficult times. 50/50 bounced back with new members, and what is most important, even in K-pop, they bounced back with underrated vocals and good music. In Haiki, Haiki, I can see capturing the love they got from Korea with their song Rose Blossom again and become that kind of rogue wild card girl group that has this hardcore fan base in their home country Korea, but not necessarily with international K-pop fans. Artemis is one of a kind. What makes them stand out from everyone else is they rose back like a phoenix from the ashes, flying on the wings of the spiritual successor of Luna. Production and the effort put into the visual storytelling, come on, nobody doesn't like them. Plus, they're my girls. Shout out Artemis. And if you really want to talk next big thing, I think the definition of that is Baby Monster. They have the backing of a major K-pop company, and their biggest strength is their talent. From the best vocals to rap, they have it all covered.
Now I take the weight of me. Units, hurry up, pick your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. I remember when I lost my mind. Even your emotions I don't let go. There's so much space. Whoa! bikini circus said nothing left though. Jonah look sick and it's wrapped though. Spanish don't wanna give me black sauce. They must have forgot what next up. Spinach clipping and I'm a goat. Forget the second boy, people money in an afro. If what you saying, I'm not the one that you play with. I think they really mistaken about the next though. You thought wrong when it all gone. Let him all monster, monster, monster. Game to conquer. Baby, holla, what's up? We the best, the rest, confess me, bless you, brown and back, but ship to buckle.
If they don't have the best vocals and rap of this generation, then they will soon be the best. The question mark is if they can be as popular as the superstars that came before them. And I can't finish this level without talking about NMIXX.
Let me show you that no of them. That's that show you that no of them.
They are the most well-rounded group in probably K-pop right now. And not just that, their personalities help them stand out and are easily recognizable to the public and just helps them become the face, the epitome of this level. That's what I think about a lot of these groups in this level. I think they can go further and push K-pop as a genre to be respected by talent, not just popularity.
Level 6 Superstars.
Talent plus popularity. They have almost everything you can wish for in a K-pop group and could go down as icons in the future. They've broken records left and right since their debut.
앞으로의 에스파이. 앞으로의 에스파 많이 잘 부탁드리고요. 네. 아리가또 고자이마스.
These groups are clear outright leaders of their generation and are respected by almost every K-pop fan out there. Something new we find in this level are groups that are self-reliant and can write and produce their own music, like Stray Kids and Idol, who have created their own unique color and sound with members in their groups who produce their music. They don't completely rely on their company, and that helps them not always follow the trend. They start new things and experiment and aren't scared to stand out. Some groups in this level just can't help but go viral all the time and represent K-pop in Korea on a global scale. Even New Jeans, NJZ, is still relevant if you look at the charts, and their music is still being used in challenges. We gotta talk about IVE. The absolute star power, even just within the two members of Wonyoung and Yujin, can power galaxies. And their music is just hit after hit. Sure, some may underperform as others, but the peaks of one of their songs overshadows many others in the industry. Even some of these groups are so bold, and their concepts and brands are so recognizable. It's a literal movie whenever they come back and drop something.
One look, give 'em whiplash. Beat drop with a big flash. 따라와, also move fast. 이유는 이해 못해.
Each of these groups have members in them who can carry their group with just their face card that doesn't decline, with brand deals and ads all over the place. Every K-pop group wishes they could see this level.
Level 7 The GOATs.
Level 7 features groups that will go down in the history books as the greatest K-pop groups of all time. Groups that push K-pop past the boundaries of Korea, turn K-pop from an unknown niche music genre that would get you laughed at if you were listening to in public into a mainstream music that will now only sometimes get you laughed at for listening to. Song of the Year songs are not just sprinkled in their discography, it's soaked in it. Pause. Before we get into this video, did you know I stream on Twitch? That's right. If you want to see content you will not, and I mean not, see here on YouTube, you're gonna want to join me live. We're covering the latest K-pop news, reacting to music videos, very special gaming. I mean very special. I make an intro. And I'm debuting a brand new show called Stream It or Skip It, where you guys watching live on Twitch will be able to interact and vote. You can come chat with me, argue with me, drop your hot takes, enjoy the vibes, it's just different when it's live, okay? And I want you to be there. I'm still working on the schedule, but right now I will be streaming every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time US and every Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time US. However, I may be streaming on other days, so you're gonna have to stay tuned in with my socials to know when I go live. Also, follow the Twitch channel so you can get notified as well. Thank you so much. Hope to see you there. And now, back to the video. These groups probably got you into K-pop in the first place, but let's not talk about the past, because some of these groups are still active, and they are your favorite idols' favorite idols. The hit-making ability of Big Bang.
Bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
I mean, they are literally called the kings of K-pop. They have to be at this level. The cultural impact of girls' generation.
I got a boy 멋진, I got a boy 착한, I got a boy handsome boy 내맘 다 가져.
For Korea, and all girl groups that follow them. The new gen girl group GOATs twice. Who is beloved in Korea, being the nation's girl group, and even broke into the US without even trying. Blackpink.
Let's kill this love. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Who is unarguably the biggest, most popular international sensation girl group in K-pop history to date. And we can't finish up this list without mentioning the group that took K-pop further than it's ever gone before and made it, and themselves, a household name. These groups only come by a few in a generation. Their names hold weight and still get people talking. And I don't mean a K-pop generation, because those happen way too damn fast. Tell me if I'm wrong down in the comments. How would you organize your levels? This has been internetsnathan, and remember, subscribe for more.